Hello, guys. Welcome to chapter 13. Wow, 13 weeks, man. Thank you for the guys that have been with me from day one and the guys that joined recently. Thank you as well. We're all in this together and I'll be sharing my journey. Para los que hablan español, si quieren ver este video o escucharlo, solamente pongan los subtítulos y lo escuchan en español. Sorry, guys, this is just a second. Had to be also for my Spanish audience, and I'm trying to do the best. Also for the guys in English, any video that is in Spanish, you can just put the subtitles and you can listen in YouTube. Thank God that they do that. So there's both of the audiences. Okay, so this was Palm Beach Stars. So we were in the fall of 2020, where it was a season that basically was not a season, and it was really tough for me. But I told my coach that I was not able to come back, that those conditions were just not good enough for me to be with the team. He made me feel like I was quitting on the team, and he was sort of right. I understood him. I already left a semester a year ago, and then I'm leaving again. He's like, dude, like, I'm pissed. Like, I want you here. I'm mad, and I understood him, but the conditions just not were good enough. weren't good enough for me. It was like a lot for housing, a lot for the food, and like we literally left like a month and a half early. The trainings were with masks. Half of the trainings were not like actual like competitive trainings, and it was a tough time. We couldn't leave the room only for training, and training was 4 times a week. It was a tough semester. At the end of the day, sometimes your decisions are not gonna make people happy, especially the ones in the team, and it affects you. But sometimes you have to be okay with that. With that said, after I finished, I went to Miami, and my friend Vincent, I texted him because I wanted to play in the team while I'm here and whatever, and then he told me about this Palm Beach Stars team, and then I was like, okay. I went for the first training, and I had to start in the B team because that's how the ranking. It's always like this. Normally, you can just like tell yourself to go in the A team, and I went to the B team. I already impressed in training. I literally won a weekend in the first game. I was a starter. I was already a starter in a 4-4-2, straight 4-4-2 of one of the strikers. So I like that I like that double striker, because I got to also come in and help and combine with the midfielders, which was also good at my role. I obviously also like the 4-3-3, being a lone striker, because I had more freedom within my movement. I didn't have to coordinate with another player. But in the 4-4-2, I could go drop deep and also play that part of the role, and we have to share responsibilities defensively, and I also could go behind the back line. So yeah, in the first game I had, we were losing 1-0. Then I drew a penalty, and this guy scored, and then I scored the winner. It was a very fun sensation. I felt like I was like enjoying like that part of football again, like the competing. It's been a while since I've had played literally any games since literally November 7th of 2019, and let's say we are in 2021. So I felt like I was finally enjoying football again. On the other hand, the next game I got number 10 like immediately, and I like, you feel valued, you feel like they want you there. Then I scored 2 goals then that game, and we won, and then assist, and then the goals just kept coming. It was three goals in a game, 2 goals, 1 goal, 3 goals. It got to a point where I was in 24 goals in 16 games or less games. So it was like Palmer Trinity stats. But there was something bugging me. Why can I not even get an opportunity with the first team? Why can't I even train with them? I'm clearly showing I can. I clearly showing I'm above the level. I like the B team. I like the team, the environment, the connection. But I also have ambition. I want to play higher. Disagreeing with the coach. I mean, I kept working. I got called up for the first team a couple games, and I played well. But in the couple games I played 15 minutes each, and I played well. Never lost the ball. Combined, got forward, held the ball. So I showed my way. I thought I deserved it. And then I had to leave the team because I was going to college to the fall. So I go to speak with the coach. Jose Luis Villarreal is a famous player, decent player. He played in a very good teams, outstanding curriculum. He knew about the game. But I go, can we talk? And I told him, look, like, with all due respect, I respect your decisions, and I continue being professional as I always am. But why? Like, why was I not given an opportunity, a chance in the first team when I clearly show I was on the level? And he explained to me his vision that he wants his strike that I play very well. I play first time. I play one touch. I have good finishing. I have very good technical ability. I turn well. I get my teammates in great positions to get the opportunity to score. I'm also an unselfish player, so when I'm scoring easily and I see a player struggling, I sweat it to him to give him the goal. So he was just basically complimenting, but saying that his preferred striker was tall, fast, and behind. He didn't like strikers like playing with their back to goal, or he didn't like smaller strikers. He wanted someone like faster, taller. I mean, he never treated me with any disrespect. In the moment, you feel disrespected that you're not getting into the first team, but you kind of accepted that he gives you an explanation and he speaks to you well and he values you. So I was like, thank you. I respect your opinion. I don't share it. I feel like I was deserved to be given the chance, and I knew I was gonna help that team, which was struggling. But he's the coach. He's the one in charge. So guess what? I at the end I see the positives. I enjoyed football again. I enjoyed competing again, and I was ready to go kill it in the fall in my junior year. And I knew I've been waiting for this moment for a while, and I was going to go smash it. But that is chapter 13, guys. I'll see you guys next week for chapter 14, which will be my beginning of my junior year. But thank you so much for listening, and for everyone who's been listening for a while. I really appreciate the support and all the messages. I promise you I'll respond when I have time, okay? Thank you guys, and see you next week.